Many people feel nervous when they learn something new. I felt this way too. One big feeling was fear. Fear of judgment can be paralyzing. When I first started speaking English, I often felt scared. I worried about what people would think of me. Would they laugh at my mistakes? Would they think I was silly? These thoughts made me hesitate to speak. I remember one time I was in a group conversation. I wanted to share my opinion, but I was afraid. I thought, what if I say something wrong? This fear can stop us from trying. It can make us feel stuck, like we can't move forward. Self-doubt is when you question your abilities. I often doubted myself. I thought, am I good enough to speak English? I felt like I was not making progress. Every mistake felt like a failure. Have you ever felt this way? It can be really tough. Sometimes I would practice speaking at home, but then I would feel nervous when it was time to speak in front of others. Learning a new language means making mistakes. I remember a funny moment when I mixed up words. I wanted to say I was excited about something, but I accidentally said I was exhausted. Everyone laughed. I felt embarrassed, but later I laughed too. These moments are awkward but memorable. They teach us lessons we will never forget. Every mistake is a chance to learn. At first, I didn't like making mistakes. I wanted to be perfect. But then I realized that mistakes are part of learning. They help us grow. When I made a mistake, I started to ask myself, what can I learn from this? Instead of feeling bad, I began to see mistakes as opportunities. If I used a word incorrectly, I would look it up and learn the right way to use it. Every mistake I made became a stepping stone on my journey. A stepping stone is something that helps you move forward. For example, if I struggled with a pronunciation, I would practice that word until I got it right. This practice made me stronger. I learned to keep going even when it was hard. I realized that every slip-up was a chance to improve. Over time, I changed my perspective on fear. Instead of seeing it as something bad, I began to view fear as a teacher. Fear can guide us. It can show us what we need to work on. When I felt afraid to speak, I would remind myself that it was normal. Many people feel the same way. This realization helped me relax. I learned that fear can be a sign that I was growing. As I faced my fears, I started to build resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after challenges. I learned to be strong even when things were tough. If I made a mistake, I would tell myself, that's okay. I can try again. Each time I faced my fear, I felt more confident. I discovered that I could handle difficult situations. This made me feel proud of myself. I also found emotional support from friends and fellow learners. Sharing my fears with others helped me feel less alone. Many of them had similar experiences. They understood how I felt. We encouraged each other to keep going. When someone else shared their fears, I realized I was not the only one. We all face challenges when learning. This support made our journey easier. I learned to create a positive mindset. This means thinking positively about my abilities. Instead of saying, I can't do this, I started saying, I can learn. This change in thinking made a big difference. Every day, I would remind myself of my progress. I kept a journal to track my achievements. Writing down my victories, big or small, helped me focus on the positive. As I learned to embrace my emotions, I found joy in the journey. Learning English was no longer just about speaking correctly. It became an adventure. I enjoyed meeting new people and sharing stories. I discovered that laughter is a great way to learn. When I made a mistake, instead of feeling embarrassed, I laughed about it. Humor helped me relax and connect with others. To overcome my fear of speaking, I set small goals for myself. For example, I decided to speak in front of a small group of friends. This was less intimidating than speaking in front of many people. Once I achieved that goal, I felt proud. It motivated me to take on bigger challenges. I gradually increased my goals until I was comfortable speaking in larger groups. Practice became a key part of my journey. The more I practiced, the less fearful I felt. I practiced speaking with friends, teachers, and even strangers. Each conversation helped me gain confidence. I also practiced deep breathing before speaking. This helped calm my nerves. I would take a few deep breaths, close my eyes, and remind myself that it was okay to be nervous. As I reflect on my journey, I see how far I have come. I started from a place of fear and self-doubt. Now I embrace my mistakes and see fear as a teacher. Learning a language is not just about the words. It's about the emotions we feel along the way. I learned to be kind to myself and to celebrate my progress. Now, I want to inspire others to face their fears. If you are learning a new language, remember that it's okay to feel scared. It's part of the process. Embrace your mistakes and don't be afraid to share your journey with others. You are not alone in this. Everyone has faced challenges while learning. Together we can support each other and celebrate our victories. In conclusion, the emotional side of learning is very important. Fear and self-doubt are common feelings, but we can learn to embrace them. Each mistake is a chance to grow. Fear can be our teacher, guiding us on our journey. As we learn to face our emotions, we become stronger and more resilient. Let's celebrate our journeys and support each other as we continue to learn and grow. Every milestone was worth celebrating. When I think about my journey, I realize how important it is to celebrate every little victory. Each time I achieved something new, it made me feel happy and proud. These moments helped me believe in myself more and more. One of my first big milestones was ordering a meal by myself. At first, this felt really scary. I remember going to a small cafe. The smell of fresh coffee filled the air. The menu was full of delicious options. I looked at it, and my heart raced. What if I said the wrong thing? What if I forgot the words? But then I took a deep breath. I thought about all my practice. I had learned how to order food, and I was ready. When it was my turn, I spoke clearly. "I would like a sandwich and a coffee, please." To my surprise, the waiter smiled and said, "Sure, coming right up." I felt a rush of joy. I did it. I ordered my meal without any hesitation. This moment was small, but it meant a lot to me. It showed that I was making progress. It was a victory worth celebrating. As I continued my journey, I faced even bigger challenges. One of those challenges was giving a speech. Speaking in front of a group of people can be very scary. I remember preparing for my first speech. I practiced in front of a mirror. I wrote down my ideas and made sure I knew what to say. When the day finally came, I felt nervous. My hands were a little shaky, and my heart was beating fast. But I reminded myself of all my practice. I took a deep breath and walked to the front of the room. When I started speaking, something amazing happened. I found my rhythm. The words flowed out of my mouth, and I saw people listening. When I finished, the room filled with applause. People clapped for me. I felt a huge wave of happiness wash over me. This was another milestone worth celebrating. It showed me that I could overcome my fears. Each of these moments, ordering a meal and giving a speech, reinforced my belief in myself. They reminded me that I was capable of more than I thought. Every small victory made me stronger. When we achieve something, it gives us confidence. It helps us believe that we can do even more. I learned that celebrating these moments is important. It helps us see how far we have come. Now, I want you to think, what milestones have you reached in your own journey? Maybe you learned a new word, or you spoke with someone in English for the first time. Each small step is important. Take a moment to reflect. What made you feel proud? What challenges did you overcome? Remember, every victory counts. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. What matters is that you took a step forward. To help me remember my victories, I started keeping a journal. A journal is like a diary where you write your thoughts and experiences. It became a special place for me to celebrate my achievements. Every time I reached a milestone, I would write it down. For example, I would write, "Today I ordered food in English," or "I gave my first speech, and people clapped." Writing these moments made them feel even more real. As I filled my journal with experiences, I felt more motivated. Each page was like a reminder of my journey. I could see my progress over time. On days when I felt down or frustrated, I would read my journal. It reminded me of how much I had accomplished. Seeing my victories written down made me feel proud. It motivated me to keep going. I realized that I was growing and improving. This encouragement was important during difficult times. I learned that every small victory is a step forward. It doesn't matter how small it is. It all adds up. Whether it's learning a new word or having a short conversation, each step helps us grow. When we celebrate these small victories, we build a positive mindset. A positive mindset helps us stay motivated. It makes us want to keep learning and trying. I also started sharing my milestones with friends and family. When I told them about my victories, they would celebrate with me. This made my achievements feel even more special. For example, after I gave my speech, I called my best friend. I told her how it went and how happy I was. She cheered for me and said, "I knew you could do it." This support made me feel great. When we share our milestones, it creates a sense of community. It helps us connect with others who are also learning. We can support each other and celebrate our victories together. Once I celebrated a milestone, I would set new goals for myself. Celebrating is important, but we also need to keep moving forward. After ordering my meal, I thought, what's next? I wanted to practice speaking more often. After giving my speech, I set a goal to speak at another event. Each celebration became a stepping stone to the next challenge. This helped me stay focused on my learning journey. I also learned to embrace the entire process of learning. It's not just about the end goal. It's about the journey. Every step we take is part of the experience. Sometimes we might stumble or feel frustrated. That's okay. It's normal. What matters is that we keep trying. Each time we learn something new, we are growing. Patience is key in this journey. Learning a language takes time. We won't become fluent overnight. It's a process that requires practice and dedication. As I celebrated my milestones, I also learned to be patient with myself. I realized that every step, no matter how small, was important. I learned to enjoy the journey instead of rushing to the finish line. As I continued my journey, I started finding joy in the little things. Sometimes, it was a simple conversation with a stranger. Other times, it was reading a book in English. Finding joy in these moments made learning fun. It reminded me that every experience is valuable. We can learn so much from everyday interactions. I also created a support system with fellow learners. We would celebrate each other's milestones. When one of us achieved something, we would cheer for them. This support helped us stay motivated. We shared tips and encouraged each other to keep going. Knowing that others were on the same journey made it easier to overcome challenges. As I reflect on my journey, I feel grateful for every milestone. Each one has shaped who I am today. I have grown in ways I never imagined. I've learned that celebrating milestones is crucial for building confidence. It reminds us of our progress and motivates us to keep pushing forward. Now, I want to encourage you to celebrate your milestones. No matter how small they may seem, they are important. Take time to reflect on your journey. Write down your achievements and share them with others. Celebrate your progress and keep setting new goals. Remember, every victory is a step forward in your learning journey. In conclusion, celebrating milestones is a powerful part of learning. Each small victory reinforces our belief in ourselves. It helps us stay motivated and encourages us to keep going. So let's embrace the journey together. Let's celebrate our achievements, support each other, and continue growing. Every step counts, and every moment is worth celebrating. Looking to the future, an ongoing journey. Now, as I look to the future, I realize that my journey of learning English is not over. In fact, it is ongoing. This journey will continue for a long time. Language is a living thing. It is always changing and growing, just like we do. Every day, new words are created. People find new ways to express their thoughts and feelings. As we learn, we also evolve. We become better speakers, listeners, and communicators. This is one of the beautiful things about language. It never stays the same. It changes with us. I think about how much I have learned so far. I have gone from being quiet and unsure to speaking with confidence. But I know there is still more to learn. Each day offers a new chance to grow. So, what's next for me? The possibilities are endless. I feel excited about the future. I have many dreams and goals that I want to achieve. First, I want to travel. Traveling is one of my biggest dreams. There are so many places to see and explore. I want to visit different countries and experience their cultures. When we travel, we learn about the world. We see how people live, eat, and communicate. It opens our minds and hearts. I want to visit places where English is spoken, like the United States, Canada, and Australia. In each country, I hope to meet new people. I want to practice my English with them. Speaking with native speakers will help me improve my skills even more. It will also give me the chance to learn about their stories and experiences. Connecting with diverse cultures is another goal of mine. Every culture has its own unique way of life. I want to understand and appreciate these differences. When we learn about other cultures, we become more open-minded. We learn to see the world from different perspectives. This helps us grow as individuals. I am eager to learn about traditions, foods, and customs from around the world. I want to attend cultural events and festivals. These experiences will help me connect with others and build friendships. Language is a bridge that connects us. Through communication, we can share our stories and learn from each other. I also want to continue enhancing my English skills. Learning a language is a lifelong journey. There is always something new to discover. I plan to read more books in English. Reading helps improve vocabulary and understanding. I will explore different genres, like fiction, nonfiction, and poetry. Each book will take me on a new adventure. Listening to podcasts and watching movies in English will also help me learn. I want to hear different accents and ways of speaking. This will improve my listening skills and make me a more confident speaker. As I think about my future, I will set new goals for myself. Setting goals is important for growth. They give us direction and help us stay focused. Some of my goals include joining more language exchange groups. These groups provide great opportunities to practice speaking. I want to engage in conversations with others and learn from their experiences. I also want to attend workshops or classes. These will help me improve my grammar, pronunciation, and writing skills. With each new skill, I will feel more confident in my abilities. My ultimate goal is to inspire others to pursue their language journeys too. I want to share my experiences and encourage others to keep going. Learning a language can be challenging. It takes time and effort. But I want others to know that it is possible. With dedication and practice, anyone can learn to communicate effectively. I hope to create a supportive community where we can all share our stories. We can celebrate each other's achievements and motivate one another. Together, we can create a positive environment for learning. As I reflect on my journey, I feel grateful for the experiences I have had. Each step has taught me valuable lessons. I have learned to embrace my fears, celebrate my victories, and keep pushing forward. I realize that learning is not just about the end goal. It is about the process. Every moment spent learning is valuable. The struggles and triumphs shape who we are and who we will become. I also understand the power of perseverance. There will be challenges along the way. There may be days when I feel stuck or frustrated. But I will remember to stay patient and keep trying. Every effort counts. Even small steps lead to big changes. I have seen my progress, and I know that with perseverance, I can achieve my dreams. My journey of learning English is a lifelong adventure. I look forward to all the new experiences that await me. I want to continue learning and growing as a person. As I travel, connect with others, and enhance my skills, I will carry my passion for language with me. This passion will guide me as I explore the world and discover new opportunities. Now, I want to encourage you to start or continue your own language journey. Embrace every moment. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Remember, it is a journey, not a race. You have the power to create your own path. Set your goals and work towards them. Each step you take will lead you to new opportunities and experiences. In conclusion, the future is bright for me and for anyone on a language journey. There are endless possibilities ahead. Let's embrace the ongoing process of learning together. Let's travel, connect with diverse cultures, enhance our skills, and inspire one another. Every moment is an opportunity to grow. I am excited about what the future holds, and I hope you are too. Conclusion: my journey and yours. In conclusion, my name is Jessica. I am a student learning English in London. My journey has been long and full of many different experiences. I started from a place of silence, not knowing how to speak English. But now, I can communicate with confidence. This journey from silence to speech has been filled with challenges and triumphs. Each challenge taught me something new, and each triumph made me feel proud. Every step I took was important. There were times when I felt scared or unsure. I remember feeling nervous when I tried to speak in front of others. I was afraid of making mistakes. But I learned that making mistakes is a part of learning. Each mistake was a chance to grow. It helped me improve my skills. I also faced moments of doubt. Sometimes I thought I would never be good at English. But I kept trying. Every time I practiced, I became a little better. I celebrated my small victories, like ordering food in English or having a short conversation. These moments made me realize that I was making progress. All these experiences shaped who I am today. I am more confident and capable. I learned to embrace my silence and use it to observe and think. I built a strong foundation by learning vocabulary and practicing daily. I engaged in conversations that helped me connect with others. I faced my fears and learned to speak in public. I celebrated my milestones, no matter how small. These steps have been beautiful. Each one was like a piece of a puzzle, helping me see the whole picture. I am proud of how far I have come. But my journey is not finished. I will continue to learn and grow every day. If you are on your own language journey, I want to share some advice. Remember to embrace the silence. It is okay to start slowly. Use that time to think and observe. Silence can be a powerful tool. Next, build your foundation. Learn basic words and phrases. Practice every day, even if it is just for a few minutes. Use apps, flashcards, or talk to yourself in the mirror. Each new word is a small victory that will help you grow. Engage in conversation with others. Don't be afraid to speak. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. Join language exchange groups or find friends to talk to in English. These conversations will help you learn context and rhythm. Face your fears. Everyone feels scared sometimes, but do not let fear stop you. Remember that mistakes are part of learning. Each slip-up is a chance to improve. Embrace those moments and learn from them. Celebrate your milestones. Every achievement is worth recognizing. Whether it is a big speech or a small conversation, take time to enjoy your progress. Keep a journal to track your journey. Write down your experiences and celebrate your victories. Most importantly, keep learning. Language is a journey that never ends. There is always more to discover. Read books, listen to podcasts, and watch movies in English. These activities will help you improve your skills. Stay curious and open-minded. Explore new topics and ideas. Engage with different cultures and perspectives. Every new experience will help you grow as a person and a language learner. The journey of learning a language is beautiful. It connects us with others and opens doors to new experiences. Every step counts, no matter how small. Each effort you make brings you closer to your goals. Thank you for joining me today on this journey. I hope my story has inspired you to embrace your own path. Remember, you are not alone. We are all learning and growing together. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Your support means a lot to me. I also want to hear from you. Share your own experiences in the comments below. What challenges have you faced? What milestones have you celebrated? Let's create a community where we can encourage each other. Together, we can learn, grow, and succeed. Let's continue this journey together. Thank you for being here with me today. I am excited about the future, and I hope you are too.